Good afternoon and welcome, folks. First day of the games in the third league of the German Football Federation, so to speak. And it should be a good one. Borussia Dortmund taking on FSV Zwickau. And again, first match day, as we see the lineups on your screens. And, well, on paper, you're going to take Dortmund in this one. Why? Well, they haven't lost in 40 games. Well, their last loss came 40 games ago. Since then, it's been draws five times, and the rest have been the good old three-pointers. How will Zwickau fare against that? Well, their recent form, well, taking back to last season, of course. They've only won 2 of their last 11 games in the third league. Although they haven't lost in 6 of those 7, it's been draws most of the time. And their defense has been rather solid, especially in recent form. Shouldn't see them concede more than 2.5 goals on the average, so we'll round that up to 3 this time around, perhaps, against a solid Dortmund side. It's a chance to get things going on the right foot. Again, clean slates across the board. 90 minutes to decide who gets the advantage, if there is one, of course. It is the regular season after all. Regular match days, so no extra time, no penalties, as we've been spoiled with that over the summer. Of course, for those not familiar with the rules and regulations, so to speak, of the German leagues, Dortmund being a reserve squad of, Borussia Dortmund 2 being the reserve squad of the top-flight Dortmund representatives, they cannot advance past this third league. No matter if they win every game, don't drop a single point, they can still not move up. They are stuck, so to speak, in this third league. But that's with good reason. You could argue that some of these bigger clubs may have an unfair advantage in the transfer market and such to get the top-flight talent available, even at the lower transfer prices. But that doesn't mean they won't try and win every game. A lot of those players could one day make their way up in the leagues, perhaps making it to the top flight squad as well. And what to watch out for, at least early on, is the advantage that these Dortmund side have in the head-to-head. It's gone their way the majority of the time. Of course, this season means nothing. Things have changed. Few new faces. That's for Zwickau, actually. A couple of imports on loan. Wolfram from Ingolstadt and Jozo Stanic from Augsburg. As we get the season underway in just a moment. It's a bit of a rare sight to see nowadays. Almost a capacity crowd. About 5,000 fans in attendance. Moment of silence being paying respects, as we'll get things kicked off in just a moment. Now, this is the reintroduction of Dortmund into the third league. FSV have been here since the 2016 and 17 season. Last year, they finished 15th. We'll see which side can get the early advantage. It's going to be very, very important. And I said 15th, that was my mistake. Zwickau finished in 10th place last season with 51 points. Middle of the pack, not too shabby. Right smack in the middle, actually, with the 20 teams in the third league. 13 wins, 12 draws, and 13 losses, so they'll like to improve upon that. It was quite an average season. Now, they did have one thing going for them. Their defense was decent. They only conceded 45 goals, which put them in the top 6 in the overall goals allowed throughout the entire third league. The teams with less all finished in the top 4. So just getting some more goals into the net, things could improve for them. Maybe push their way up the standings, but it will be tough to beat some of the names at the top of last year's table. Zwickau with possession. They're in the red, of course. Looking like they're going with the 3-4-3. Fane, Damsen, Finson in the back. In the box we go, though. Beautiful pass through and can't quite get anything on it. Wide defender was in the way. Looked like it was Dams as well. As the Dortmund center backs are tested early on here. 2.5 minutes in, headed on target and scoring. Terrific start as König gets it off the head into the corner. And the home supporters can go wild for the first time this season. A little unexpected, to be honest. But that's the hometown belief in you. A dream start for them, another look at it. Off the wing, plenty of space. Wonderful ball in. Wilms with the delivery. König with the delivery into the corner. No chance. Heaven, hell, or high water. Edwin Bahan was going to get there and stop that ball. König gets the first goal of the season in general. Nobody else has scored so quickly. It's a bit of a treat for us there. Actually, König is the oldest player in the third league. Ronnie König. 38 years of age, still going strong. He's bumped around a little bit, but for the last few years, since 2016, he's been with FSV Zwickau. Has never seen time in the top flight Bundesliga, but played a few seasons in the second league with Oberhausen, Aue and Darmstadt. And that's his 49th goal for Zwickau now, 162nd appearance. So not too bad of a ratio. For the center man. I said Dortmund were going out with the 3-4-3. We'll see how that changes now. On the other side of things, Zwickau going with the 4 in the back. Butzen playing as the defensive midfielder. Starke and Wilms a little bit ahead of him in the 4-1-2-3. With König, Mocker and Baumann bringing up the attacking trio. We've already seen König get into the action. We'll see if they continue to go along the wings. That did seem to generate some space, stretch out the Dortmund line a little bit. We'll see if this ups the aggression on the Dortmund reserve side. Now you can argue that the center backs perhaps not marking their men close enough, as it certainly did look like there was perhaps a little bit too much space for König to get a clean look and connection with the head. It is what it is. It's the opening day. Anything can happen. Perhaps a little rust still, and despite some of the pre-season and training that has been going on all summer, of course. But that is why we love this game. You never know what's going to happen. All it takes is one moment like that, and expectations can change. Coming into this one, certainly thinking that Dortmund having the upper hand. Been proven wrong so far through 7 minutes. Heck, proven wrong 2.5 minutes in. And now we'll see what the opposition is made of. Can the visitors squeak back in this one? Plenty of time still. You could go for 2 mindsets. Let's go out there and play the game you wanted to when it was scoreless. Or you switch things up and take it to a more aggressive tone. I would imagine that Dortmund would stick with the game plan and then make some adjustments if that doesn't work or if they concede yet again. Easy stuff there for Brinkis to deal with, the captain of Zwickau, the goalkeeper. On the opposite side, Fane, the center back, the captain, number 23 for Dortmund. Vinson back to Behan, and we get ourselves a whistle. Dam's taken down. He's the center of that back three. Hopefully nothing too serious. Plenty of international, or non-German players, I should say, on the Borussia side. Of course, there are still more German players than non-German players. But a couple of the non-Germans to look out for today. Itachi could have himself... Itachi is German, of course, but he's someone to look out for. Richmond Itachi. Now playing in the right wing position. He's got himself 10 goals in 37 appearances. We'll see if he can make it 11. And Tom seems to be A-okay for now. So we continue. Niklas Dams. Getting his 9th cap for the Dortmund side with the 1 goal. I don't expect defenders to score many of those, but he's got one within 8 games, so a decent statistic for him to have. The captain, the goal scorer. König delivering it into the box. A little shove from behind, but advantage waved on. And there he is, Tachi, in stride. Has a chance to through ball this one in, but it's off the defender. And into the waiting feet of Rickies. Solid idea there. Might have been the only idea to really have. Perhaps he could have stopped in his tracks, waited for some support to come back, but when you're moving at that kind of a tempo, it's easier said than done. Solid interception. This one is tapped out by the home side. Finson tosses it in, and it's back to Fana. Ferai was really streaking in towards goal there on that previous opportunity off the counter. And the advantage. Play on, says the ref. Incidental contact, he deems it. In the box, opportunity turned aside. Second one can't squeak. Oh, it does. We're even. 1-1. 12th minute, 9 minutes after the opener, and Dortmund are level. A close call there on the near post. Another look at it. Little contact, may have gone down a bit easy, but you could argue that could have stopped play as well. This time the ball is pure from Tachi, and Ferai is there with not one but two cracks at it. Solid stop on the first opportunity from Brinkis, but the second one the defender can't get back in time. It looked like that was Reinthaler, number 14 in red. And Ferai with the equalizer. Manuel Ferai, hailing from the Netherlands, born in Amsterdam, 20 years of age. And that's should be his first goal for Borussia Dortmund in general. He was on the main squad. The big boy team, so to speak. But he did not register an appearance. He was loaned out to FSV Zwickau for the season. Appeared in 22 games, scored one goal. Now he's got himself one in his first appearance for the second Dortmund squad. Not too shabby. And we'll see if this is an indicator of things to come, as the visitors seem to be pressing once more. Left wing assault this time. Time in the box, the shot is on. Looked more like it got more of the defender there. Not sure if his intention was to try and put one on net. It worked the last time. Now the home side, Zwickau, are going to need a little bit more of that opening 3-minute magic. And it's not going to be easy against a squad that in all likelihood will dominate possession and use their pace to great effectiveness. Fana. The wing we go. Palisic has it poked away. We get a look at Baumann. Looking for another longer ball into the box. Make it another crack at it here. Wing assault once more. A decent enough delivery, just a bit too high. That one coming from Goebel. And offside either way. Linesman seeing just a hair of red behind the yellow, it seems. As we're almost done with a third of this opening half. Solid action so far. Certainly didn't expect the quick goal to start things off. A solid response from the Borussia Dortmund side. Controlling midfield play for now. Pache dropping down a little bit as well to provide some support. Bornemann. Back to Bornemann, doing well to protect possession. As his side are pressing, looking for a whistle, not going to get one. And Ferrari, the goal scorer, will slow things down a bit, but it's back to the opposite wing now. Headed away, but just into the box. Zwickau in a bit of trouble here. Need to regroup and gain their lines. They do just that for a moment. Koenig threads it through, can't deliver it quite clean enough. As Wilms was there looking to make a run. Had the space, but just fumbled his lines a little bit with the first touch. And as such, things reset. Back with Dortmund. We'll see how they push up this time. Finson. Hoba dropping back as well. Finson moving up into the midfield. Finds a little space. For Bornemann. Hoba. Back to the keeper. Raschel to Taz, back to the back line. Finson waiting along the wing here. Doesn't see an avenue he enjoys, so it's back and forth with more possession from Dortmund. And now perhaps a quick sprint through midfield. Palasic. Dropped for Ferrari. He's the main man in the middle, but he'll drop back like you see, 28. To help collect those balls from midfield and provide a little space for the attacks to happen. May have taken a shot there, decides to chip it through. And Pasalic's opportunity comes to nothing. Nobody able to hang on to it. In yellow, that is. But coming at Zwickau from both wings and trying a little work in the middle as well. Certainly the more difficult way to score. Trying to get those passes threaded through amongst all the contested area that the back four will present. Now Goebel and Koskun for Zwickau will certainly join the attacks. I expect them to always have at least 3 men back. Can't afford to give this Dortmund side any advantage. Not quite a corner, but in a decent enough spot regardless. Long throw headed up. Opportunity is here, brought down. No whistle, play on, says the ref. May have gone down a bit too quickly there. But you can't catch up. And it's back to Brinkis, who will hoof this one all the way down the pitch. Bauma can't bring it down and control it cleanly. Back to Dortmund, at least in the air for now. Now Zwickau, what can they do here? Moka flicks it on. Wilms. Dortmund pressing. A man with the ball, whoever it may be. Goebel. Wonderful ball up the wing with some time and space to work here. Perhaps going down a bit easy, but not the second time. Linesman up with the flag, free kick awarded, and it's in a decent spot. Midway between the box and the touchline. Chance to get another headed opportunity, perhaps. And you could argue there was a bit of a wrap there and a bring down. But certainly no cause for a penalty, as that was Fane for Dortmund who wrapped up his man. Now an opportunity. Goebel, the right back, gonna deliver this one in. Solid cross, nobody able to elevate high enough to reach it, however, and as such, we're gonna have to wait for another opportunity. Physical battle here already through 22 minutes. Don't expect that to change as this one rolls along. Now a chance on the counter. Tachi. Farai with a little time and space. He's going to take a long shot, and that one just sails over the bar. That was Taz with the opportunity, my mistake. Left-footed chance. A bit too much under it, of course. Not sure if that one took a little deflection either. Midway through the opening half. Solid 23 minutes of football so far. Fully expect that to remain the same throughout the remainder. So important to start off the campaign the right way. And you couldn't have asked for a better start from the Zwickau side. Again, scoring 2.5 minutes into the game. Koenig getting himself the first goal of the season for any team. Dortmund answering just a few minutes later. With Farai. Opportunity here. Wonderful ball. Chance to cross it through. On target. Can't get it on towards the keeper, and that one will go out for a corner. Splendid ball to give a little bit of room there to run for Wilms. And how will Goebel's delivery be? If he is, of course, the one to deliver it. Goebel's to take this one, it seems. Indeed. Solid block there off the head. Follow-up volley is right into the midst of the keeper. Crisis averted. Wunderhauen does his job. He does it well. But the shot could have been placed a little bit better. Easy to say, though. Especially when there is so much going on in a tight space like that. Plenty of numbers coming forward for Dortmund now. Will the counter work once again? Farai places it off, shot goes through, and can't tap it in. Bornemann on the doorstep. believe the flag was up, however, wouldn't have counted regardless. And in that situation, you may want to see a shot from the wing here rather than trying to pass it back through. But again, sliding defenders in the way. Tough to get that one on target, release it with accuracy. Quick little break for a drink, of course. Being the thick of the summer, we've got some high temperatures around Europe. Well, so far Dortmund have made most of their threatening appearances in front of goal off the counter. Last two opportunities and chances have been coming off that transition. Not something you would think generally with a team with such up-and-coming talent. How close was that to being a second goal, though? And of course, Taz getting his first shot as a member of the Borussia Dortmund side. One that sailed over the bar a few moments ago. Played for SC Verl last year. 14 appearances with 4 goals. Back to it we go. Approaching 30 minutes. And looking for our third goal. The way this one has played out so far, as Finson will toss this one in. Now, he's technically listed as a midfielder, Finson. But as you see, he's playing that wing-back position. His second year with, or third year rather, with the Dortmund side. 45th appearance, not 54th. Represents Iceland. One of the Icelandic representatives, I should say. Well, Dortmund at midfield looking to make something happen once again. Taz. Over to Finson. Support here from Farai. And Finson swap around a little bit. And you can see, although Finson technically listed on the team sheet as more of a defender, see how far up he gets here. Looking to get involved in the action. It's a sign of confidence as a squad. If you can rotate around some of your players into perhaps unexpected areas, give them chances to succeed. As a shot is deflected well wide. We'll go out for a corner as the substitutes get involved, albeit in a different manner. I'm going to get a talking to from the official as well. Aren't supposed to touch the ball technically. As the home supporters look on and hope that their side can unleash a bit more of that early minute magic. But for now, Dortmund off the cross. The delivery, solid. The finish, lacking the same quality. Keeper sprawled all over the place. Tachi with a little bit of time and space there, but 2 defenders in his path. That was going to be a tough one to thread through regardless. The defenders doing well to clear the danger when necessary. Looked like getting the last touch on that one was Tachi's opposite number, Wilms, both number 11, of course. As Pasalic will take the far corner this time. Up to go short. May have taken a hit off the arm. Looking for the offside call there. Brought down, but referee says not so easy this time. As a few words are exchanged. Pasalic getting into the face of the defender a little bit as he felt he may have given him a bit of a shove. He has a case, of course. He did get a bit of the forearm, but it also looked like the forward went down a bit too easy there. Tachi has to take him away. Bit of a stretch from Brinkies before we start things up again, as official having a word between the two. It seems the air's cleared at least a little bit, but still some moans and groans perhaps, as this is a tight game. Borussia Dortmund certainly do have, well, the better chances so far in this game, that's without a doubt. But that does not mean that this one is over, not by a long shot. At the moment, as it stands, 1-1, all even, and a chance from a free kick here. Set piece opportunity, decent enough spot, perhaps a bit far, and so they decide to play it short and the build-up going a different way, and it unfortunately doesn't work out this way, as they're trying to direct a little bit of the traffic for next time. Felt that one wasn't central enough for him to make a run for it, and he wasn't wrong. Kansa back to Brinkies. A little bit of pressure there, but nothing that he can't handle. As it's back to Dortmund. Albeit just momentarily. Keeper clearing the lines, wanting things to get reset. Tachi is going to pressure until it's back to Brinkies once again. Josef Enix should be very pleased with how his team started this game. The Zwickau manager. But Enrico Maassen should be just as thrilled, as his team were able to come back and equalize under 10 minutes after the opener. Second opportunity from the corner now for Zwickau. And the opening goal, for those that were not around, came 2.5 minutes in. Officially, it will be listed as the 3rd minute. It came off a cross into the box rather, and that one was just about as close. Just plonked away by the defender in the nick of time. Corner number 4 upcoming then, or number 3 rather. Can Patrick Gubble deliver playable ball here for his side. Crowding the keeper once again. On target. Second attempt. Can't get off. Poor first touch, and that's... I thought that would definitely be a foul. Whistle, a stoppage, but play on, says the referee. Look, he flung his man down to the ground. We'll see if any cards come after the fact. Vincent. Pasalic with some space, tried to thread it through. Poor decision on the pass there, but the ball bounces back into the box. A chance here is averted. Bryces is cleared out on the touchline. But free kick is going in the way of Zwickau. As for I arguing I did nothing wrong. Didn't touch him. That's the angle that the official had, and that's what we're sticking with. 37 minutes gone in this one. Still knotted up at 1 apiece. Looking to lob that one past everybody. Make a run on the back line, but Dortmund have it once again. And up we go, Ferai. Looking to find Bornemann. A little too much pace on the delivery. And as a result, we're back to the midfield battle. Although, by the looks of it, not for long. Zwickau continuing to push forward here. Certainly not content with the 1 point. Now, if you ask a manager, practically all of them will say that they feel their teams have gotten better over the off-season, either through transfers or new training regimens or tactical adjustments or even putting some players in different roles and spots. And Zwickau certainly a team that will think that they've done just that as well. And honestly, in this first half, things haven't looked too shabby. Wanting to get back to the second league. Another chance is there. Still nothing doing, but you can see the tactical approach from the Zwickau side. They are looking to get balls into the box from distance in the air and force the keeper to come out and meet those challenges or pay the price like they did on the first goal. And since then, the defense has held up well. The back line of Vincent Dams and Fane have cleared the dangers when they've happened. And of course, they've had some support from Hober and Raschel in the midfield. Pasalic and Taz will also drop back occasionally. The wing. Pass somehow finds its way on target. Chance to run with it here. Need to slow things down for a moment, but depossessed and cleanly. And looking to be very aggressive there was Mucker, but unfortunately for him, his side did not win the throw-in. And so their quick restart to the action will not happen. And there is Enrico Maassen. Tashi to toss it in. Looking to build it up in the box, and once again the official referees, well, he's letting them play, and I like it for one. Nice to see some physicality and battling in the sport, rather than people sailing around like Flags in the wind, onside, in the box. Can't find the clear delivery. Another corner upcoming. Zwickau have had the advantage in that category so far. And with about 5 minutes to go in the half, a chance to go up by 1 yet again. Overran that one, Finson did. Could have cost him in his side. Lucky for him, there were still some yellow shirts in the box around the keeper to prevent a clean delivery. Only 2 men crowding. They're inside the 6-yard box as of right now for Zwickau. A couple more making runs inside, on target and turned away rather easily as well. Solid connection. Boombehound just had to stand there and wait for the bounce. Square at 1 still, but Zwickau threatening to go back up by 1. Showing tremendous resilience after allowing the equalizer. Very easily could have gotten out of hand at that point. As we saw, Dortmund had a few opportunities to get that second goal, whether from range or up close. But the back line has held up for both sides since the opening 15 minutes. Perhaps some nerves and jitters out of the way as the players have settled in. They found their form in this one. The opening goal, I guarantee you that not everybody on the pitch had touched the ball at that point. Ferrai with an opportunity, but couldn't get anything on that one. That was a great look. If we can have another look at that one to see just how much space he really had. Looked like he had plenty of time as well, as taken down just outside the box here. Free kick in a decent and dangerous area. See if we get any extra card from this. I highly doubt it. An unfortunate challenge. But certainly a dangerous spot now. As Hubbard, the one getting a talking to from the referee. So who will take it? Goebel there. Koskun as well. And also Stake, number 10. But it looks like it'll be Goebel on target, off the post. An excellent connection, but just a few centimeters too far to the right. Oh, I thought that one was going to bounce off and in. But there is, well, certainly the best free kick of this season so far. And Zwickau certainly not out of this one. You can see the energy and the quality they have. Don't discount them in this one, despite Borussia Dortmund being on the jerseys of the other side. Koskun with the clearance. Belts that one well out of play. And another look at it. Had the keeper beat. And cleanly as well. A tremendous curl on that one. Not much separating that from being the third goal of this one. And unfortunately for Goebel, that won't count as a shot on goal either in the statistics column. The posts and the bar do not count. Only something that would go in does. Hoba. Finson. Dams and Fane on the back line. Keeper coming out a bit to play. As we should hear the whistle for the end of the first half in just a few seconds here. And an entertaining start to this third Bundesliga season, as we perhaps get a little more action here before it's all said and done. Can't control that one. Off the bounce. Taz. Batachi is here. Flicks that one through. Unable to find a clean target. A chance to run on the wing perhaps. Tachi holds on to it, buys more time. Fane. Didn't earn his side a corner, but an opportunity in the box here, perhaps off the volley, but no, it's more passing in the air. Nothing's going to happen, and that should be all she wrote. Unless, of course, a quick break the other way. Almost how the first goal was presented. And that one's going the other way. No chance for that to happen. It looked like that was Mucker who tried to make a run for it on the far side. Pasalic to toss it in. And in all likelihood to end the first half at the scoreline it is at. Gave it away off the throw. Not quite sure what the thinking was there. A brilliant opportunity here to go up by one and cleared away in the nick of time. The Icelandic man does his job. Finnsson, the last line of defense to prevent a catastrophe, as that was a complete breakdown from the back line of Borussia Dortmund. The throw, poor. Defending the, well, not quite a cross, but certainly the through ball was also not too great. You would have wanted to have that one blocked away or deflected much earlier than that, before it reached the keeper, of course. Finnsson is there. And now another corner. Zwickau have looked dangerous from these. Can they go ahead by one into the break? And not this time around. Another opportunity on the doorstep, though. And guess who? The oldest man looking for his second goal. König got the opener in this one. This time around, couldn't quite get his foot over the ball enough. Poked it up and over. Not quite sure if the defender got a piece of it there with the head, but I don't think so. It was Fane, the captain, who was in the vicinity. Chance for one more offensive push, perhaps. Going to require a little fortune, and going to award the free kick instead. So perhaps bringing some numbers forward here to end the half. Goebel to take them, as he usually does. Is there set piece man in general? We saw the free kick from him earlier, singing off the right post. Can he deliver an ace here in the box? Bit of a scramble. Dortmund escape. Can they counter effectively? Not this time around. It's going to be the end of the first half. 1-1 with the opening goal coming 2.5 minutes in from König, and answered just 10 minutes later. Well, 12 minutes later to be quite exact, but Ferai in the box, got two cracks at it. The first one saved by the keeper, the second one squeaked past him and the defender, and that's where we stand. 1-1 through 45 minutes of play. We'll be back in about 15 for the second half and the conclusion of this matchup. Welcome back, folks. Second half will begin in just a few moments, as we've got ourselves set up for what should be a terrific finish here. 2 goals in the first half, 1 apiece. One scored, the opening scored by König. 2.5 minutes in. Officially the 3rd minute. And then evened up 9 minutes later by Ferai. Now, Dortmund certainly looked like the more dangerous side. I will say for about half of the first half. After getting their opening goal, the equalizer, they had a few dangerous runs, couple of opportunities in and around the box, But it's been the other side, Zwickau, the home side, who have had the more dangerous opportunities. A couple off corners, the free kick hitting the right post. And as we switch sides now for the second half, we'll see which manager was able to make the more critical adjustments. As we do have a couple subs, as we can see, Wilms coming off, Voigt taking his place in the midfield. Dangerous pass, not picked off. Vincent is there in the vicinity. Looking to get a call his way, but Ferrari intercepting, moving forward, and Vincent now stopping the rush. Back to Ferrari. He's tripped up. This time will certainly earn himself a whistle. Dortmund up to play it quickly and short. Dams and Fane, the two men back. Of course, we'll see Vincent along with Raschel or Taz coming back to support sometimes. See what kind of impact Voigt can have in this one. So far, Stanic has showcased his skills from the loan, coming from Augsburg for this season. Of course, Ronny Koenig opening it up. Dortmund were in the league below the third league coming into this year. They were promoted. I'd call it the Regionala West, in which they were the winners in 2008, 2011, and then, of course, this last season, 2020. Again, the best they can reach is the third league. For those not familiar with the Bundesliga rules, as a reserve side, you can't move up past the third division, so that's where they will sit. Making their way back into this third league of German professional football for the first time since 2014 and 15, when they were relegated. Zwickau have not had the same sort of history. They've been in the third league now since 2016. And they did face each other back in 2014 and 15, when they were both in the what do you call it? The promotions. Lost the word there for a moment. As we get more midfield play and a stoppage this time around, as a little aggressive on the challenge. That certainly hasn't changed since the first half. Referee letting them play when possible. There have been plenty of opportunities where you would think there'd be a stoppage in play, but the official has let things roll out as they come. which is a lot more fun to watch as a neutral supporter, a neutral observer. Less stoppages means more chances like this one. Off the wing this time. Looking to thread back through, and it's not going to happen this time, and that's the recent substitute, Voigt, doing what he can. Coming in at the half. As Fane tries to direct traffic a little bit here, as his side are under pressure from yet another corner. Göbel not going to distribute this one. This time around it's Koskun, or no, back to Göbel it is. Looked like Koskun may take that one with the left foot, curl it in a different direction, but they're sticking with what's been working. Göbel has been one of the better players for his side in this game so far, as that one is not going to be any kind of whistle in their favor. Despite the cries and protests from Nakansa, it's not going to happen. Still a one-goal game, as he was, well, not sure if he just tripped over himself or if he did take a little shove. It's a bit tough to see there, but it certainly did look like Tashi was involved in it. As Borussia play it short to the keeper. Let's see what Rubenhauen decides to do. He'll also play it short. A bit of a press here from the Zwickau side. They feel like they have the advantage here, but they can't get caught out of position. Plenty of pace and talent along both sides of the ball. Unfortunately for Borussia there, it's not quite showing, as they have been a bit sloppy in midfield at times, trying to transition the play. Still early days in the season, however, some things are bound to tighten up. Fane is off the defender and out of play. Avoid getting himself a couple touches there. 15 in red, coming on for Wilms at the half. As Brinkies gets himself an easy touch. We'll see what the captain decides to do with it. Roll it out. Force Tashi to come and pressure. Try and create a little gap in the formation. It looks like Dortmund still sticking with the three at the back, or two at the back, with the wing-back supporting when necessary. Ferai. Wonderful touches to get past a couple people. And Tashi was the intended target there. Didn't fall for him. But Taz. Ferai. He's got one. Can he get a second? Put his team in the lead here. Finson. Still Finson. Over to Tashi once again. A nutmeg to gain a little space. Tashi with the ball through, and unable to capitalize there was Bornemann. Brinkies will toss this one out aggressively, but he finds the open space. And a chance here perhaps to move up, but it's going to be foiled at midfield as Staka takes one from behind. Huber, the guilty man. Nakansa. Butzen. Göbel looking to find a little space for Baumann there, but Göbel will just have to clear his lines at this point. And Finson with it. Certainly seems as if everyone has settled into this game. A bit more aggressive on playing to the keeper. Trying to open up a little more space for some of these lofted balls to get through. Finson. Finds Ferai, and Ferai's cross finds nothing but Koskun, who will easily clear that one. Trying to make his way through midfield there was Butzen, but he's denied. Voigt can't help him cover up, and It's back to Borussia Dortmund ball. Just for a moment, though. Cut out well. What can Zwickau work here? Another cross into the box. This one sails past everybody. And it's going to come to nothing. Zwickau showing real resilience here. Baumann tries to play it up. He does. Unfortunately, falls the wrong way for him and his side. They'll have to press to gain back possession now. And certainly wear out both sides with this press, but of course more the side that's actually doing the pressing. Sprinting around. Trying to knock the ball free from any situation. Which is why having possession is so important in today's game. With the fitness levels of players and the speed at some of which some of these guys can move. It's much less a physical affair than it was years ago. Now it's just that half a step that can gain you the advantage as a striker streams past you. Poor clearance. Very, very poor clearance. Can they pay for it? Perhaps in the box he scores! One of the worst clearances you may see all season, but it was a fantastic pass, and that's got to hurt in the backside of Zwickau. 58th minute will be the official time of this tally. 2-1 for Dortmund. Another look. He's been solid all game so far. Koskun just heads that one into prime territory. Rachel has way too much time and space. You can fault him for taking a bit of a poor decision on the first shot there, but he got very fortunate with where the ball actually ended up for him. And then it was a clean strike into the corner. No chance for the captain Brinkies to get to. And that's 2-1. Just like that. One error results in a game-changing play. It looks like we may get ourselves a substitution here. Perhaps for a bit of a knock. With 30 minutes to go, there's still plenty of time for an equalizer to happen. But you can't count them out. They started well, and it looks like Koskun may be fine. He's certainly going to have to take a moment on the sideline before coming back in. Namoka, rather. Looks like a 22 from distance. But he will be subbed off. A couple of subs making their way on. Shikara and Hauptmann, the replacements. Of course, we saw Mocker coming off. Two of the attackers coming off, Baumann and Mocker, left and right wingers. We'll see if Shakara and Hauptmann with some fresh legs can make the difference here. They've got to be wary of these Dortmund counters. That is how they found themselves some space here. And with some pace now. Excellent run here into the box and blocked away, but fantastic stuff from Pasalic. Made his way through about 3 men by the looks of it, in tight spaces as well. 1 there, and there's 2, and there's 3. Couldn't get past the 4th, was looking for the delivery for Tachi perhaps. Tachi out in front. But an excellent run that earns a corner. Dortmund making their first substitution now. Coming off Bornemann, the left winger. Tademush taking his place. Bornemann had a couple looks, nothing quality on target, but we'll see if his substitute can make things happen. So as it stands right now, Dortmund with the 3 points after the Raschel tally. There he is. With his half volley into the corner. Let's see what Zwickau can do here. Midfield control has been lacking in this second half. They were doing a solid job of that in the opening 45. As Finson earns himself a free kick. And Dortmund will be content with more of the same. Control along the back line, find the ball up through the midfield, and then attack with pace. And we'll see if they can get things moving here. Wonderful ball in, the first touch, not quite as wonderful. And the follow-up, even less so. Goal kick. And it's Pasalic getting involved yet again. Couple more changes now. Rokoc and Gomez making their way on the pitch. Johan Gomez, born in Arlington, Texas. His first appearance in any capacity for Zwickau. So we'll see what the 20-year-old can do. Listed as a midfielder, and that's the position he's taking up today as well. Lokoche, a German man, 25 years of age. Played for FC Livingston in the previous season. His first tour here with Zwickau now. He's come up with timely goals when his squads have needed them. This is 19th game in the third league. Looking for his 4th goal. Whereas in the DFB Pokal, in the 2 games he's been in, he scored 3 goals. Always nice to have a guy that can do that. Wonderful stop. Lundbaum with a excellent stop. Had to get down and carry that one on his back for his team to stay in this one, and that was Gomez for you. The youngster getting himself an early shot after being substituted and almost had the equalizer. Sign of things to come, perhaps. Zwickau not done. Gomez in the box, dancing around one, delivering, and it's right into the hands of the keeper. Well, that's the way you want to start. And now the high press is activated. Coming down to the final 20 minutes. It's now or never, in a matter of speaking, for Zwickau. Can't sit back and continue to play the same game. Something needs to change, and something has changed. An injection of energy with the young Gomez making his first appearance. See what he can do this time around. Pirouetting away from danger. Gives his side a chance, headed in. Not on target, just a little wide, but play resumes in their favor. Strong battle for possession along the edges of the box, and it's going to go in favor of Borussia. Can't believe it. Here's Koskun. That's a easy one to make for the official, as Tashi was involved in defending that, coming back with numbers, and here's the opportunity from Gomez. Wonderful control to get that one on target as well. First touch was excellent, shot was excellent, the save was just a little bit better. Still 2-1. Perhaps a sign of things to come here. Momentum swinging back in the home side's favor. Two wingers have been substituted for Zwickau, of course. We saw Baumann and Mocker come out for Hauptmann and Shikora. We still see Koenig out there manning the center of the pitch. And of course, Gomez coming in, who has been electric already. Sometimes that's all it takes. One player with some fresh legs, some fresh mindset to make things happen. Brought down, and it's going to be a free kick in a dangerous area. And it's a straight red. And it looked like he may have been the last man back, hence the red. Another look at it, and we'll see if that was the case, but it certainly looked like that, apart from the keeper, of course, and yeah, that's a strong challenge. Didn't get the ball at all. Straight took him down. That's the red. He's gone. Niklas Dams's game is over. And this could spell danger for Borussia Dortmund now. Down to 10 with 15 minutes still left on the game clock. And a chance for redemption here for Gobo. In his 198th third league game, a chance for his 21st goal. The 28-year-old midfielder, number 31, will step up as the wall is assembled. We'll see who actually takes this one. Also in the vicinity there. Koskun, and Gobel can't get that one to go. Much better attempt the first time around. Well, the idea was solid, up and under the bar, but never easy, as you can see the disappointment. And a mass scale of changes here for Dortmund, and why not? Down to 10 men, it's time to go defensive and work the counter if possible, but that is not the priority. 3-man change now. Tashi coming off. Hasalic coming off. I wouldn't be surprised to see them to go for the 5-man back, and exactly that's what he's saying. 5, 3, and 1. Full-scale defensive setup, and well, there's not much more they can do as another poor turnover almost leads, or another opportunity for a poor turnover presented itself. And very easily could have been the third goal and the nail in the coffin of Zwickau in this one, but as it stands, no poor turnover this time, and still a chance to equalize this game. Koskun on the wing. They're going to move quickly. Delivery just a little too high, and the follow-up header too high as well, but a wonderful opportunity. And the flanking attacks are working well right now, despite, or even before the red card was dished out. That was the change that Zwickau needed to use a little bit more pace in their attack. Seems to be working right now. Koskun. Long ball once again. Opposite wing. Plenty of space. Wonderful delivery. Making a run here. Going to cross in again. Misses everyone. Borussia will walk this one out and clear it with authority. Wouldn't be surprised if this is how the last 10 minutes or so of this game plays out. It's going to be a lot of Zwickau moving up, attacking and lobbing balls in, and Dortmund just belting them out whenever they get the opportunity. Nakansa. Lofted ball in the box, keeper out to meet it, and he's got this one secured in the midst. Nakansa. Koskun on the wing here. It surprised me to see just Nakansa on the back line here, as Reinhalter may join up a little bit to try and create some more opportunities and utilize that numbers advantage even more. Toss into the box. Gomez is there. Volleys it back out, but unfortunately for his side, not in a clear shooting area. But Koskun tossed in. Unfortunate. Nobody there to create an opportunity after that one. Gobel. He's had a solid game. Would love to cap it off with a tally here. Into the box. Misses everybody. But Koskun there to pick it up. Will they try it once again? Shot from distance. Curls and just wide right. Cheeky idea from distance with that kind of touch. If it had gone in, it would have been a dream goal. As it stands, not too far, but far enough. As the home supporters making themselves heard, cheering their team on. Time ticking away, about 9 minutes to go till we find out how much extra time we get ourselves. Or added time, rather. Voigt has men in the box, delivers. Unfortunately, it's a sea of yellow in the way. Puts it. Poor shot from Hauptmann. The turnaround also is not on target, but deflected. It's out for a corner. Gomez not too happy about something. It seems like it's a fitness issue for Ferai. We'll see if this results in him being sent to the sidelines, actually, as it should. He stopped play, and now down to 9 men, albeit for this corner. Still, 5 men in the box for Zwickau. And 6 Dortmund players in the box as well, as we get ourselves another change. Ferai coming off. Bafunta will take his spot. Short delivery. Bounces out. Still in a dangerous spot here. Right out in front, and they can't put it in. Should have been a goal, but offsides regardless. As Wunbaum is down on his chest at the moment. Not sure if he took a knock from a boot there. Have to get another look at it. But chances abound. Didn't look like much at first, but that's not a bad volley to get it right back in. And a poor connection there from Rheintaler, the defender. He's in the box, pressing up to get that advantage, and you can see he just doesn't get all of it. And then, oh, maybe a boot to the chops there. Seems to be all right, though. Back on his feet. Shakes off the jitters. As we're down to the final 5-ish minutes or so. Full-scale changes have been made for Zwickau. They've got no more substitutions. Can this lineup get the job done? Can they steal back a point? Things looked great for them in the opening minutes. Again, they scored 3 minutes into this contest. It was Koenig from the header, coming off the rush, and a wonderful delivery. But equalized about 10 minutes later. And just a few moments ago, a red card, straight red awarded to Dams for his challenge as the last man on the back. But now a chance to put this one away, goes wide as it takes a deflection out of play. Rheintaler, the last man back in that situation. I believe it was Tadeusz who tried to deliver it through. A rare corner this game for Borussia. And it comes at a time where they can use it to their advantage to take more time off this clock. Or perhaps look for that all-important 2-goal lead to seal the deal here as it's out in front, parried away. Not sure if that one was going in, certainly looked like it from this angle. And Brinke's getting a mid on it. Another look. Oh, indeed. May have just got a little bit of a touch on it there, just enough to prevent any kind of dangerous opportunity. As offsides is called. And with about 3 minutes to go, now it's time to put all your eggs in the forward momentum basket. You play for a draw at this point. Ideally, you play for the win, of course, if you're at Zwickau, but 2 goals in 5 minutes may be a bit tall of an order, considering they've only got the 1 so far. Voigt. Solid delivery, better defending. Cross wing, Goebel. He's had some solid deliveries in this one so far. Decides to tap it off for a different approach. Too much pressure on that one, and it's out in front. But an easy stop. Won't count as a shot on goal. As Unbaum won't have to make a quality save, but he does well enough to prevent any follow-up chance, and Voigt could feel the pain after that last interaction. Not quite sure if he landed on it funny or if he connected with the defender on the follow-through. Either way, Borussia Dortmund with the throw-in now. Krekis to toss it in. Helped set up the earlier opportunity. "21-year-old Cebrez Krekis. His first game. Doubtful he'll get a goal at this stage, considering the formation and mindset of the Borussia side at the moment. Being down a man doesn't help either. As at the moment, offensively, they're looking to just take more time off the clock whenever they have the opportunity. Take it down towards the corner. Generate a threatening enough attack just by crossing the ball into the box and then scooting back with numbers on defense. Into the box. Unbaum is there. Leaping well above everyone else, using the height advantage as well. They've got to feel for Dam's first game of the season. Gets the red card. He'll miss the next match. Not the ideal way you want to start off your campaign, but as long as there's 3 points in the bag, I don't think he'll mind too much. Although the manager may have a few choice words to bless him with, especially if his team concede a second goal here. Time winding down though. About a minute to go. Voigt with the opportunity, decides to chip it through, headed on target, off the bar and out. Second time the woodwork has come into play in this game. Goebel with the free kick in the first half, had it ring off the right post, and this time around the header connects, but it connects with the wrong part of the goal. Wonderful delivery, solid connection, but a better save from the bar. Now, a chance for last-minute heroics here. Goebel to deliver. Everybody moving up forward, and too many yellow jerseys. They clear it rather easily. Back up in the air, in towards the goal. Beautiful volley and destroyed in terms of the deflection. Why? Because the defender is there yet again to foil the attack. And that's defense by committee. Someone has to step up at some time. And now a chance off the rush to put this one out of reach. 5 minutes of added time to be played in this one, so there's still a chance for Zwickau to even it up. What a finish we would have if that's the case. With some speed on the right wing. Brought down with the sliding challenge and cleared with authority. Going to be a yellow shown. Could argue you could give a yellow there to Finson as well for that emphatic clearance. Hopefully we get to see it here. He really stepped through that one and booted it out well after the whistle was blown. The strict referee may have done just that, given him a card but it's Bafunta who came in with the challenge who gets the warning. Guess who? Goebel once again to deliver. Seven men in the box for Zwickau. Seven on seven in the box. It's going to have to be man-to-man as it's punched away by the keeper. Unbaum does a terrific job there, but it comes right back to Goebel. Goebel with the delivery, and that one is going to sail a little bit too high, but it's crossed back in front and can't get under the bar. Gomez is in the vicinity. And he's challenged by the remaining players from Dortmund. It didn't look pretty. Almost got the job done, though. It looked like that delivery was a bit too far, but credit where it's due to come back and put that ball back in play. 2.5 minutes to go till the final whistle. Still chance on the cards for Zwickau in this one. Wonderful play to keep that one in Borussia's possession, but it's just for a moment. Gomez with the delivery now. Hauptmann on the wing. Gomez streaks back through, calls for the ball in the box. Brought from behind, but no, play on, says the referee. 2 minutes to go now, and a couple players down for Zwickau on the other end. They get back up and rejoin the play. Didn't look like much of a penalty, to be quite honest. Like he went down a little bit too easy there. Now that certainly will be a card. A foul, rather. Card not necessarily, didn't throw him down. Just a bit of a wrap-up. Long delivery in the box. Coming up on 1 minute to go in this one. Voigt and Gomez both having chances in the box, either through delivery or through opportunity to finish it off. And credit where it's due at the moment. A man down, Dortmund holding their shape well. You can't eliminate the chances when you're in this kind of defensive formation. It's all about how you weather them, and so far they have done a solid job in that category. Rinke's urging everyone to move up the pitch. We'll see if the keeper joins in on the late stage attack here as well. Delivery in. Voigt. Chipped right back in. Nobody there in midfield to get it. Center back Nkansa finally gets possession for his side, but it's cleared out. And 20 seconds remain. Last chance saloon here in all probability for Zwickau. They'd love to win a corner here as it's tallied in. Oh, what a stop, and the follow-up can't get through. Hero plays there from Unbaum as he saves the day in the dying moments, as his team are rejoicing with that sequence. Unbelievable stop on the doorstep. That's what you need from your keeper. As Borussia Dortmund will take this one, the 3 points are theirs. An excellent showing in their first match of the season. Zwickau did what they could. They had the opportunities, but at the end of the day, the 3 points go to Dortmund. A fabulous delivery, a bit of a scramble in the box, but in the end, the save is all that matters. And the 3 points are all that matters. Zwickau had their opportunities. You can't discount their fervor and their fighting spirit, as Gomez, that man, had a couple of chances as the substitute in the final 15 minutes to make this one an equal game. He should feel good about his play. Unfortunately for him, it was not enough for his side as they fall 2-1 to Borussia Dortmund, who, despite the red card in the 76th minute to Dams, prevail with a defensive mindset for the last 20 minutes or so. And they escape with the 3 points to start their campaign. A terrific game. Ends in some high drama, as we had a little bit of everything in this one. Couple of balls off the posts, couple of strong challenges, a couple of cards, and of course, a couple of goals as well. And another look at the end sequence here. What a stop! Just off the fingertips. It doesn't get any better than that. And you can see just how much that meant to Rheintaler. He had another opportunity. The defender had one in the first half off the corner, and he can't get it done on the second chance either. 2-1 the final score as Borussia Dortmund take the 3 points on the first match day of the third league in dramatic fashion, and smiles all abound. An excellent showing, a wonderful 95 plus minutes, and it was a treat to watch this one. Thanks for joining in, and catch you next time.